Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on One Life, new song from Ed Sheeran. It's a beautiful little song. I'm going to teach you the whole thing. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out. Give me a like on the video as well, and please leave me some comments in the comment section. I love to hear from you, so let me know where in the world you're from and what you thought of the video, and more importantly, what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning and I've got a capo on fret number 4. Okay, so the first verse and the intro actually goes like this. So to play that, place your first finger on E2, second finger on B3. And I'm using 2 fingers to finger pick. I'm going to play the E2, then the B3, the E2, and the B3. So you go. Then take your first finger off and play the open E to the B3, and do that twice. So the first 2 beats go. And then it just does that again in the next 2 beats, so the whole bar goes. Into bar 2, and we're going to play E2 to B2. So you play E2, B2, E2, B2, and take your finger off the E2 and play the open E and the B2, and do that again. So the first 2 beats of bar 2 go. And then you do that again. So the whole of bar 2 goes. Bar number 3 is exactly the same, but you don't put any fingers on the B string. So it just goes E2 to B, E2 to B, then open E to B, then it repeats it. And then in bar 4, we're going to play E2 to the G string, E2 to the G string, then the open E to G, E, G, and then E3 to G, and you're going to do that 4 times. So E3G, 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 E3G. So bar 4 goes. So the whole line slowly, you've got. And up speed. And it plays that round once in the intro and then twice in the verse, so 3 times round that. And then we get to a bridge which sounds like this. So to play that, we're going to place our probably second finger on E2 and first finger on D2, and you're going to play them at the same time. Then the open B, E2, B, then open E, B, E, B. So you got. Then it goes back to E2, E, E2, E, and then fret 4 on the D string at the same time as that E string, then B, E, B. So the whole of that bar number 5 goes. Up speed. And then into bar 6, we're going to play the open G string and E2 at the same time. Then B3, E2, B3, open E, B3, open E, B3. Then E2, B3, E2, B3, E, B3, E, B3. So you get. And the next bar's the same, but you just put an open D string as opposed to the G string at the first hit. So. And then in the last bar, bar 8 of that line, you're just going to play the open A string with G2, B2, and E2. And that's just, you hit that once and it lasts for 4 beats. So the whole line slowly, you've got. And up speed. Which takes us to the chorus. More of the same kind of idea. Sounds like this. So you're going to play the open D string at the same time as E2, B3, E2, B3, E, B3, E, B3, E2, B3, E2, B3, E, B3, E, B3. It's much easier to play it than it is to say it. So same kind of idea. So then you're going to put fret 4 on the A string. So I'm using my 3rd finger for that. And then you're going to put your first finger flat across the E2 and the B2. So it goes. So you play the A4 and the E string, then B2, the E2, the B2. And then you have to put your finger on the tip and play the open E with B2, E, B2. And then first finger flat again. E2, B2, E2, B2, E, B2, E, B2. So that's a little bit tricky, getting your first finger flat and then putting it on the tip. So you get. The other way would be to use your little finger all the way up here on A4, and then first and second fingers. That's a bit of a stretch to get the little finger, so whichever way you prefer. And then we go on to bar 11. We're going to go to E3, nearest to your face in the bass. Same kind of idea that we've done before. E2, open E, E2, open E, with the B's in between it. And then bar 12, you're going to play A2 with the E2 at the same time. Then the open E. Then an open A string with the open B string, and open E string, sorry. And then B, E, B, E, B, E, B. So bar 12 slowly, you get. So the whole of the chorus slowly, you got. And up speed. That repeats, so you play it twice, and then there's a little bit at the end of the chorus which just goes. Which you're going to put your finger on D2, then you're going to play the open E string, D2, the G string, and the B string all at the same time. And you're going to hit it 4 times going. And there's a little D/F sharp, which is your first finger E2, open D string, you've got G2 with your second finger, third finger on B3. And then into bar 14 we've got G5, which is your little finger E3, third finger B3. You're also going to play the open G string, and then put your second finger up the top on E3. Play them all at the same time. And then the next one, an A chord, which is the open A string, with your first finger across the E and the B strings at the 5th fret, second finger on G6. So you got that. So the whole of that line just goes. And then it goes back to, actually goes on to the verse. So the next line, it's exactly the same as the verse, but we've just got bass notes in there at the same time. So we've got, so it's exactly the same as what we did in the verse, but we're just putting a D string on the first bar, then an A4, then A2, and then E3 in bar 18. And that again repeats round 3 times, because it does it once before the second verse and then does the second verse. It then does the bridge, chorus, and then it just does the verse till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video, and I'd love to hear from you, so please let me know you're watching this. Let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video, and more importantly, what songs I should do next, because I love to find out what songs you want to play, and I love to do videos for you guys. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, so keep me doing these like videos, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.